Now, this is balloon head Charlie Kirk has said that he is done talking about it. And then Trump put out that weird statement about how it's the deep state created it and Comey wrote this stuff up and whatever, and it's a hoax, and naming it a hoax. And let's see, is this the one? Yeah. Yeah, this is Charlie Kirk. I don't know that it has a list on here. Yeah, 3 hours ago this was posted. Charlie Kirk has an important message for the president on the Epstein case. Well, let's listen to that first, and then we'll see what he came to later. Now, sorry, there are ads on this stuff.
Before bed balance blood sugar levels.
No, it cannot.
And reverse type 2 diabetes.
No.
Pink salt cold water recipe works, and it's been helping melt.
All you got to do is sit in it.
So
yeah, I understand.
Don't get too fired up about the Truth Social and President Trump ranting and venting about this. And let me.
Why? Fuck are you talking about? He's president of the United States. This is Charlie Kirk's solution. Don't listen to what he says about the most high-profile pedophile in U.S. history.
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you what.
It's that President Donald Trump went through an entire first term. He went through an entire term where...
Oh, you mean the term where Epstein was arrested, all of his properties were raided, they found a bunch of shit, but somehow that stuff isn't anywhere to be found, and then the dude died in a jail cell, and then they showed footage of it, and it's like around the corner and down the hallway, and you totally could have walked in, gone up the stairs, strangled the dude, came back down at any point during a 6-hour period, and there's a minute missing, and it's been edited in Premiere? You mean that first term?
People were constantly turning on him for fake stuff.
Or he successfully buried the truth because he was president of the United States. Remember when you guys used to think that the government lied all the time and could control every piece of data, that it was basically a giant lie machine, and then Trump got in and suddenly all that changed, and now he's lying while he's teabagging your fucking five-head, and you still can't process that reality at all. You still can't come to your senses.
Constantly turning on him. And so he says, wait a second, he basically thinking, he knew Jeffrey Epstein, he got in a big fight with Jeffrey Epstein.
No, he didn't. And oh, by the way, what did he get in the fight with Jeffrey Epstein about, asshole? Was it about some girl at Mar-a-Lago and blah, blah? No, it wasn't. Actually, there's over 3 minutes missing. Oh, this just gets better. Does somebody throw a link about that to Andrea in the chat room? I haven't seen that update. I've been either driving, singing, or in a coma during the time when... And by the way, since there's a minute missing, there could be a whole fucking day. I got news for you. The last hour or whatever that shit, or the last few frames of that stuff, could be from a different day entirely. Same time, different day. Right? The whole end of it could be replaced. The whole last hour could be replaced. Okay.
He kicked him out of his club. He's mistrustful of all of these.
Oh, no. No. Lie. Stop it. Lie. Bullshit. Trump did not kick him out over a girl at Mar-a-Lago. That's a lie. They keep trying to sell it. They got angry with each other over a real estate deal. The building that Donald Trump sold to that Russian for $90 million that the dude fucking bulldozed, that's what they got in a fight over. It had nothing to do with children. It had nothing to do with girls at the club. And morally, you do not get points for saying, I don't give a shit if you farm all the local girls out of the high schools and middle schools in the area, but if you go anywhere near my members' daughters, then you're in big trouble. Fuck you. That's worse. You're fine with him raping girls as long as they're not rich. Fuck you. Fuck you, Charlie Kirk. Stop it. That does not make... And by the way, I'm no body language expert, but this whole dude looks like he's being held up by the MAGA crowd, like they've all got a gun pointed at him.
Different elements here. At the same time, the message that I want the president to hear, both privately and publicly.
No, nobody cares, dummy. Guess what? You just told everyone in your audience to ignore the president's message that he wants everybody to hear, that he's posting on Truth Sinkhole. Maybe he is posting after all. I wouldn't doubt it. I think he is posting. Let's call it posting. Fuck, I'm tired. This asshole's like, the message I truly want you to hear is ignore Trump's message on Truth Sinkhole.
Is that you and the grassroots, the emphasis and the focus on this is, partly because of all the...
Oh man, this hurts. This fucking stings.
Kind of back and forth of, is it up, is it down? Also,
that's not a sentence, asshole. That was nothing. I think he is posting after all. I take it back.
Is that you and the grassroots?
You and the grassroots. This is the message. Here it comes. Get ready. Write it down. Get out. Here it is. Commit this to memory.
The emphasis and the focus on this is, partly because of all the kind of back and forth of, is it up, is it down? Also,
Also nothing. There was no something first. You got to have a thing and for there to also be another thing. That wasn't a thing. I don't know what the fuck that was. What are you talking about? What is grassroots? You're out there. Hey, maggots. What'd you just write down? So can somebody translate this from dipshit to English?
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, I guess you could call it.
Yes, most people would call PTSD post-traumatic stress disorder if they were trying to explain what the letters PTSD stood for. What the fuck?
But I think part of this is just a messaging misunderstanding. And again, emails are flooding in right now.
No shit.
Supportive of the way that we are articulating it.
What? How could they? They're supportive of whatever the fuck word salad you just barfed up all over your desk?
And that's where John Solomon says we're going to get a special prosecutor on this. I think it's phenomenal.
You think it's phenomenal that John Solomon says you're going to get a special prosecutor? No, you're not, asshole. Read Trump's statement. Why would you get a special prosecutor? If it's fake, what's the special prosecutor going to do? Look into who faked all the fake, non-existent hoax evidence?
What I'm going to say to the president, if I see him soon or if we talk on the phone, or I'll say the same thing on the show. There's no private agenda here.
Because if he won't take your call, you're hoping he watches this, audience of one?
Is that, Mr. President, the emphasis on Epstein is truly the best intentions of your most loyal followers.
Yes. Stop calling them weak and stupid and cowardly and pathetic and saying you don't want them to support you ever again because they really mean well. They just don't realize that you're in the Epstein files more than anyone else on the fucking planet except Ghislaine Maxwell, and she's already in jail.
Where we're not...
What? Seriously, guys. What the shit? I mean, I have never had an experience where I hope to God none of you have had an experience where you must come to work feeling like an utter asshole. Just like, time to be an asshole. Turn on the mic. I become the most debased, gaping anus version of myself. Holy God.
Not trying to score points with the CNNs or the New York Times.
'Cause you can't, dummy. You're in front of an IKEA bookshelf.
It's truly because we care about you.
While you try to score points because you really would rather be on CNN than a podcast because you're a boomer and you don't accept this change in media.
It's because we want what's best for the presidency.
That's right. We do. We want it, but it's best for you. It's just tough love.
And one of the core campaign promises that I know that you are pushing forward,
even though you currently aren't,
is that you want to dismantle the deep state. We are messengers here. We are.
Read his comment thing, the tears from the comment section on here. Let's see. I don't think they replay the comment section, do they? News, show more. I don't think they, I think that's a members only part of this. Let's see. It's got 26 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. He's got 1.6 million followers, and that's all this can fucking manage? Holy shit.
Relaying what we are hearing from your.
This is on Rumble, so there might be more of a, if there's a clip version of this on YouTube, maybe that's where that is. Holy shit.
Most loyal ultra MAGA supporters all the time.
No, you're a bunch of weak, pathetic losers, and he doesn't need you anymore because he's not going to run again, and he's making his money on your back. Dum-dum. Congratulations, you played yourself.
And it's not that people are saying...
Fucking watching the clock. This is a Glenn Beck segment. He's like, he's talking to the break. The break, okay, I got 3 minutes and 20 seconds till I go to commercial. Till we can run to, fuck.
You know.
No, I don't know. Tell me, big boy.
They want to learn about Epstein because they have any suspicion of President Trump. No, we don't think, no one thinks you're involved in any
What? No one?
Any of that stuff whatsoever.
Whatsoever? How fucking stupid are you? Of course he was. You can even say, I don't think he fucked any kids because he's a mama's boy and he likes big tits. He even wished his daughter before she was born would end up with a big tit. So the idea that he likes some prepubescent is ridiculous. You can even say that about him, but it doesn't mean he didn't hang around with Jeffrey Epstein this entire time. And again, how long would it take you to figure out the dude was a pedophile, dummy? How long? Would it take you less than 25 years? If it's less than 25 years that it would take you to figure out Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile, shut the fuck up.
But the way that you taught us is that we need to go after the...
Oh, no. He didn't teach you. He led you around by the fishhook in your fucking cheek.
Rogue intel agencies to lance the boil that has been festering in this country for decades. And by an act of God and by your courage and by what the president has been able...
Oh my God. What? Is this what the suck up looks like? Christ almighty.
...to do. And you just happen to be president. We are your students in dismantling the deep state.
You're shitting me, right? What? God, I'm getting like cramps from cringing at this. Like my whole, like it's making my back like little pinches all over, just like, we are your students? The dude's only had 2 friends in his whole fucking life. Jeffrey Epstein and Roy Cohn, you fucking moron. Oh my God. There are girls who are, I don't even want to say that. Because just the disdain for like the victims in this situation, just blowing it off entirely. We are your students? Good Lord.
And this cancer has been festering in this country for decades.
Yeah, at least the 25 years that Trump was friends with the fucking dude.
So the boil is the intelligence community. The boil is James Comey is involved in all of this stuff. James Comey's daughter is the prosecutor on the Ghislaine Maxwell case.
Yeah, and she got 20 years. She got 20 years. She's 60. She was 60 when this happened. She's 62 now. She'll be, if she gets out, she'll be 82. She got 20 years. I think she should have gotten more. But apparently that was the best they could come up with. She got 20 years. And for somebody who hasn't actually physically murdered someone themselves, that's a long fucking time.
Think of all the prosecutors that could have been chosen in the federal government. Maureen Comey, I think that's her name, was chosen as the prosecutor on the Maxwell case. Come on.
The pace? You mean the case?
And the Diddy case. And look,
Did you notice that? Anybody else notice that weird fucking twitch? Watch.
come on. And the
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it's the Diddy. He's got the Diddy twitch. He's got a bad case of the Diddy twitches. This is the face of a man who knows he is defending Doe 174.
Diddy case.
Look at that again. Clearly, there's something going on in as Charlie speaks. I'm not quite sure. Hold on, let me see what that is. Maybe I can enhance the sound.
The Maxwell case. Come on. And the Diddy case.
That's what it was. Okay, I turned it down. I figured it out. It was just they had. I can use AI to reverse the voice isolation. Sorry. Ugh.
And look, my one piece that I would say to the president, privately as well,
Is
have an understanding of your supporters and your followers here, and know that they're not trying to take you out. They're not trying to fall for a hoax. And I could tell you, amongst the young people that I'm following right now, they don't really know how to analyze or process this. This is, I would say, Mr. President, this is not a Trump resistance from a lot of the young people, from the college bros and the crypto bros
Right.
and the podcast people. These are not never Trumpers. Part of that is out there, but it's not this. These are guys that care about transparency.
yeah, they do. You're right.
And they do want to talk about your success. They do want to talk about this historic presidency. And so instead, let's try to combine all of these forces together.
Yes, combine them.
And try to go after the deep state. And I could tell you right now, Gen Z is really fired up about this, especially young men. I mean, we're getting flooded with thousands, hundreds of thousands of comments that are very unhappy about this. And I think they're unhappy about it because they want, and they voted for President Trump on a government. They want to have a mandate where they assail the deep state. And we all agree. We all agree. Gen Z is going off right now on this. And that's no.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Apparently it is to Trump, asshole. Apparently he's not listening to them, and he's not listening to you.
President Trump was elected primarily to go after the deep state. We want to go after the deep state. A lot of this is largely just a misunderstanding.